The Great Wall is here.
Duolingo will soon offer lessons in Game of Thrones High Valyrian. https://cdn voxcdn.com/thumper/z9hsq6cord farc708pp6H7xv0 930/2935/445:1950/913 Format web/cdn voxcdn com/upload/gorse_Amelia_Clark_Aza_Amelia_Helen_Cortez_Cordaneries_Harbor_Helen_Cortharkarian_Hbo_JPG. Popular language learning app Duolingo will soon offer lessons in High Valyrian, the language spoken by Daenerys Targaryen on Game of Thrones. The language, which has been in Duolingo's incubator for the last several months, now has a completion date. The update is accompanied by a message from Game of Thrones language specialist David J. Peterson, which reads Valyrio Imzas, roughly translated by a Redditor to mean Valyrian is coming. A representative for Duolingo told The Verge that the course will launch on July 13th. As one of the last living Targaryens and descendants of Old Valyria, Daenerys is the only character who uses this exact dialect on the show. Others use regional, and less formal versions of the language, most notably the slave trader Krasnus Monclaws, who tries to diss Daenerys in Giscari, assuming she won't understand it, and gets barbecued by one of her dragons. Related. Game of Thrones sound designer on creating the sensual relationship between Daenerys and her favorite dragon. Peterson created the language mostly from scratch, constructing the grammar around the two key phrases used in George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire books, Valar Morgulis, all men must die, and Valar Dodaris, all men must serve. He also wrote the entire Dothraki language used in the show, and spoke about the process during a world-building discussion at the first Con of Thrones earlier this month. At the con, he said that fans of Game of Thrones often tweet at him to correct translations of High Valyrian or Dothraki used on the show. This is the first time there's been an official course for the language, but you can also find nearly complete dictionaries in various places online. The truly dedicated have already figured out how to speak like Targaryens. And Living Language offers a one-year course for learning Dothraki that costs $30. There are lots of options for you, if you want to prep for Season 7 of Game of Thrones by learning an entirely new language that will have no real-world use. You can also try out HBO's pretty fun new Snapchat filter. I downloaded it this morning and threw Dragon Last daggers at a bunch of White Walkers in the office.